I think we go on to the superstar now. Next signing, last signing so far this season. Let's go and check him out, guys. So, hey there guys, I am back. Iron Gamer has decided to come back out of retirement and maybe try and do something for Newcastle United. So, as you can see, I've been away for a long time. For all you that followed me and you've stuck with me, really appreciate it. Anyone new that's watching this episode, feel free to go and check out the channel. I've not made much content for the last 5-6 months. Reasons being, well, we'll get into that in just a second. Let me just tell you a little bit about what this save will bring. So, we are going to be Newcastle United. I haven't really played much Football Manager 22. So this will be interesting. This, to me, is now like playing the game on the beta, really. So I'm going to have a few weeks just messing around, hopefully trying to sort of do well with Newcastle, and then maybe we'll get into some more serious saves. I've not updated any stadiums, the kits, I've done none of that. Literally first day I've laid eyes on Football Manager for like I say, a while. Right, so 3.5-star reputation, prediction of 10th place. Technical director and assistant manager Jason Tyndall and Neil Winkskill. Year founded 1892. First rivals are Sunderland, like we didn't know. Last season finished 12th. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, second and third round. Capacity is 52,404. Status is rich. Transfer budget of 113 million with a wage budget of 2.2. This is going to be interesting. So, right, we're going to look at this, guys. Going to have a little look through. Sign high reputation players. So I'm going to need to work some magic to find some players. Listen, I can bring in any player, do well, and they'll sack me because I'm not meeting requirements. So we need to meet requirements. Grow the club's reputation, increase commercial revenue, work within a wage budget, standard. Premier Division top half, FA Cup, they want a quarter-final as a minimum. Carabao Cup, again, quarter-final minimum. And then 22-23 season, they want to qualify for Euro Cup. And then, funny enough, my contract expires as well. So, okay, is that a little hint saying that if I don't do that, I'm out the door? By the end of the 25-26 season, they would like to have won a domestic cup and qualify for Champions League football. This save could be better than I first predicted. So next season, season 23-24, work towards qualifying for the Champions Cup, and also this you want to do it for 2 seasons. Okay, let's see what we do. Right, so before we get stuck into it, okay, so let me tell you what's been going on in my life, why I've not been playing and making any content. So around 5 months ago, you may have known or you may not have known, I really can't remember if I did put it on my chats or my videos, but I've changed my career completely. I've gone from a telecoms engineer fully qualified to now becoming once again a HGV lorry driver. So as you can probably tell, it takes up a lot of time and effort to do, and I decided to be a bit bold and start a trucking channel on YouTube. So I do have a trucking channel. For those that are interested, it's called Lee's Trucking over on YouTube. There will be a card in the window now if you have a look, top right hand side. If you're interested, feel free to click on and go and have a look. I'll be very much appreciative of you. But yeah, so I decided to do a career change and go back into lorry driving. I've been a lorry driver on and off now for around 22 years. And I just felt I needed to go back into it. There was a few things that I was missing. So I decided, right, let's go and do it. I'll take the plunge. We'll go and do it around the time of just the back end of COVID. And it's been successful. It's been really good. I'm busy, very. As you can probably tell, I've been very busy. Not really wanting to film any Football Manager. My mind's been elsewhere. And in these 4 to 5 months, I've been making videos on my current day-to-day job with the industry and doing rather well. So That's where my focus has been. Now I'm sort of there in a good way. I've sort of made myself a plan of time and editing hours and that sort of stuff. It does leave some free time to maybe, if the views are good and the people are interested and want to watch, to continue doing this Iron Gamer with Football Manager. I will be a bit rusty. It has been a while since I've done anything on Football Manager, as we know. So that's what it's all about. That's how it's been, and this is where we're up to. So I want to make a go of this. I want to make, once a week, only one video a week, maybe 2 a fortnight. Actually, I'm not too sure yet. Like I say, let's see how this goes. Originally, my intentions were once a fortnight, but if the views are there and the demand's there, I'll make once a week if I'm able to. Right, so let's get on with it, guys. Let's get into this adventure with Newcastle and see what we are able to do and not do. So I need to sort out all my stuff. I need to go into Outlook and have a look at everything. Let's just quickly go and look in the squad. I don't know what I've got. I don't know how updated this is. Well, okay. Matt Taggart, there we got. So it's updated. So we've got Bruno in. Which is our defensive midfielder, which he's straight on the sheet. Matthew Taggart from, is it Villa? Is he in from Villa? Wing back, excellent. You know what? Looking good already. I'm liking it. God, I forgot what all these were. Let's have a look at Bruno. Okay, deep line playmaker. It's only 3.5 star. You know what? For this sort of side, it's not. He's only 23. He's got a lot. Look at the value, 59 to 67. What did they pay for him? 36 million. So they, profit anyway, potentially. I think we do need a. Who wants Kieran Clark? I think we need a top centre half. Maybe a good goalkeeper. And I think a top striker. They're going to be my sort of free sort of. I mean, Dwight Gale, I think, can go. Callum Wilson, yeah, he looks good here. I mean, he is good, to be fair. Maybe he's the top striker I was thinking of. 12 goals last season. Okay, so we're going to stick with that. We're going to work out a formation. We're going to go and do some stuff off camera. And we will be back shortly, maybe with some transfers or at least some bids made, maybe some outs. And we're just going to go and sort out the usual staff stuff and all that sort of stuff. So we'll be back in a mo. So welcome, we are here at the press conference. Just bear me a minute. So welcome to Newcastle United's first press conference. Let's get the questions underway. Right, let's start this press conference. So hi Lee, what's your initial thoughts on taking the Newcastle job? Fantastic. Very proud and excited to see what we can do. Why Newcastle? What was the allure of coming here? Well, it's a massive club. Yeah. What made you sure this was the right job for you? There really had no doubts for the moment. The opportunity came my way and I wanted to be here. Absolutely. It is often said that money buys success in football. You must be delighted to have such funds at your disposal. We need to improve the squad. It's very useful to have that backing. Does the Newcastle squad have enough quality in your opinion? I have an inherent level of trust in their collective abilities and look forward to finding out how far that can take us in the short term. Have you had a chance to meet the players? I'm excited to have Newcastle player. Everyone with positive mood. Do you have a message for the Newcastle fans? The fans will play a massive part. They'll come here in their numbers and they'll follow us around the country in all weather. We'll need that. Right. Can you talk about the club's potential and where you'd like to take the club or the team? Well, as high as we can go. Well, we're going to aim high, probably higher than we can realistically achieve, but yeah. We want to win things, we want to be successful, and we've laid plans on how to achieve that. Yeah, that sounds good. What's your approach on the training grounds? Well, they can come to me with anything. How good is it to have someone like St. Maximum to build this team around is a manager's dream. However, that could be changing. Sorry, people. Will you keep Jamal Lascelles as captain? I haven't made a decision regarding the captaincy yet, which I haven't. What position do you feel the squad could do with strengthening? Okay, let me choose a position where I think defence centre. I really do. You've taken charge when it is widely expected that Isaac Hayden will leave the club. Can you hold on to him, or do you want to? Don't want to discuss individuals. What is your reaction to your reported interest in Bissouma leaking out in recent days? Does it make it harder for you to pursue a deal? I won't be discussing any transfer stories today. Sorry. Let's give something away there, guys. What are the pressures that come with trying to combine a short-term success with successful long-term ambitions? Failure is the difference. Every manager will have a different answer for that. I think that depends on the circumstances of the job at the time. Good answer. Has the club provided the resources for you to adequately challenge for those long-term objectives? Yes. Yes, they have. Do you believe the club's long-term plan is realistically? Yes, of course. Right, done. Right. I'm getting out of here because just in case the next page shows anything that we don't want you to see. Right, so you join us now where we are just going to have a little domestic against the under-23s. And we're going to see how we get on. I'm just going to make some changes in a minute to the hand over the team talk. Just need to, right, so let me do this. Let me skip, let me pause that, let me go to the settings, right. Extended highlights, match speed, I think that's it. Replays is going to be vertical scrolling. Let's try that, see how it works. Right, yeah, it's not the fastest, is it? So... Right, so let's get underway. So we've not really done much. I haven't really set up my team how I normally would on a league game. I have done an auto pick for this, so I haven't picked any players where I would normally tinker. I just want to get this first game underway and just see what... so the way I've done it is we've picked a team based on what we've got already. And I just want to see if I can sort of see anywhere that needs tinkering. I've already got my own ideas of where I'm going to tinker and mess around and change, and this isn't going to stop me if I'm being honest, but it's also nice to see what we do have just in case players we want don't come our way. Right, so we're defending a corner, easily cleared, out to St. Maximum. Now this is where we're looking to break all the time. We are going to be looking at bringing another player in for the other side because of the system we're going to play. What a great counter-attack. Callum Wilson makes it too. So yeah, we're looking at a player to play on the side that Maximum is, and Maximum can maybe move over or go up front. We're not too sure yet what we're going to do with him, but the player we're signing is well, I'm not saying we're signing him, but the player we're looking to get, he's very, very good. And he plays very good at not a team that's sort of probably been punching above its weight over the last few years. But I'm not going to tell you who this player is just yet. I'm not even going to tell you where he plays and what country he plays or whatever. It is what it is. You will see if we get him. I'm not going to say too much just in case he decides to go elsewhere. But if we do get him, we could be a force to be reckoned with. I really think we could be. If we can sort out our defensive issues... I think the way forward is going to be counter-attack, and we could be devastating so fast. But it's not happened yet, so let's just wait and see. While I'm talking, we've made it 3-0, back post, and headed in. Passes complete is good, 89%. Yes, we're playing the B team. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. See, it's issues like that I don't like. The goalie comes for it, no man's land, backs off. Yeah, he committed and then sort of thought, shit, what am I doing here? I need to get away. So 3-1, just coming up to 16 minutes. It's there again. Callum Wilson turns on the ball. So I do think we're quite decent in the counter-attacking, the way we play, but, we can only do what we can do against opposition that's in front of us, so we may look good against the under-23s. How good would we look if we were playing a Leicester City or an Aston Villa or someone like that? So these questions do need to be answered, and hopefully we're here to answer them. Whether we can or not is another thing. Okay. It just means that the system I'm looking to play is potentially going to be redundant for a few players that we have in the squad. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how we're going to go about it. Anyway, we need to get some players in first before we can even consider what I want to do. There will be some players coming and leaving us for sure. We need to get some more money in to spend, and certainly due to the wages. So we'll have to see. One thing I have noticed straight away and picked up on is we do seem fairly good in the air against our defence for the 23s. And again, how would we do against better opposition? I'm not too sure. We know what Callum Wilson's all about. He puts himself about. He's a decent player. I don't know. Not completely sold on everything we've got so far. So I'm looking at a minimum 3 players to strengthen. But maybe 4, or might even get a loan in. We're not too sure yet, so we'll see. I do like the football we're playing at the minute, but we need to keep it at this level. Great ball in. There we go. Header again. Callum Wilson. He's going to get a bag full of goals if we play like this. I do have some tactics I could set up for corners, but to be fair, I'm just going to leave it for now because they seem to be doing all right on their own like this. They won't need my help. Not just yet. So Darlow's in goal because the Prackford, that guy there, he is currently injured for 4 weeks, or 2 to 4 weeks anyway. So, great play, Maximum Murphy. Good play between you both. This is where we're going to be vulnerable, so we may need to leave people back, which means less strength in our attacking, but we can cope if we're already scoring goals. I think we're going to score a lot. I just think we need to try and stop it at the other end. And against these bigger teams, it is going to be very difficult. Right, we're going to make some changes at half-time. I'm just going to say I'm happy with things the way they're going because I don't want them to get too far ahead of themselves. And we are going to make some changes. So we're going to change the goalkeeper. We're going to put Longstaff in. Chris Wood can go up top, not a bad player. Lascelles can go in for Fernandez. Dominic can go left back for Taggart. I'm going to put Richie up there. I see there's no Fraser. I kind of wanted to change my midfielders, but I haven't got the players to do that. So we're good with that. So I'm just going to show you what I've said we're going to do. We're going to focus play down the right, where Maximum is. He's going to get us the... he's our creative player. He's our mastermind, should we say. So the idea is to get the ball down this right-hand side as quick as possible to allow us to do. And out of possession, we're not going to use the offside trap. We're going to press a little bit more just to try and squeeze them. And literally, defensive, if we've gone standard, that's all we're doing. We're not trying to do anything special. We're just trying to win the ball and create when we can. And so far, we've created a few goals, but the opposition is not really up to what we're going to be competing against week in, week out. I did want to get Maximum off, but I'm going to struggle with... Well, I can't get him off because I've got no one to play in the positions. So, I mean, I could move... No, I can't even put Chris Wood on the right and put Gale up front and take Maximum off. I could put Gale for Maximum, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to do that now. I'm going to go and put... I know it's not the right thing to do, but I'm going to put Gale there. We know he can play there. He's done it for Crystal Palace for for a season. So Richie's going to take the free kick. Just goes over the ball. Just catches and grazes the bar. So it is a corner. Richie to take, so it's going to be an in-swing. We didn't win ahead of that time. So Lascelles to retrieve the ball. Inside to Longstaff. And that is the end of that highlight. So, just trying to look. 42, 42, 15. Or 16. See, Chris Wood would be good. When we're losing games, we could go 4-4-2. We just lump it forward. We're going to have Callum Wilson and Chris Woods. Two big players, two strong players that can hold the ball. We've got to sacrifice a player with the system, which would probably, if we're losing, we'd sacrifice the defensive midfielder. Or just a midfielder itself rather than the DM. Some good football in the later third here from the B side. Or the under-23s. It's cleared. Richie unable to gather. Oliver crosses. A good save. Great save, Gillespie. Earn yourself a little star there, my friend. Right, here's where we're going to be dangerous. Gale on the attack. Really not got the pace anymore. He's pulled back by whoever that was. Yeah. So Murphy would have thrown the right hand side over to Gale. Seems to have shaken off from that little challenge. Back over to Murphy. Back into Gale. Good football this. Murphy to Gale. Hayden. Back to Murphy. Crosses. Richie. Back post. Great goal. 5-1. We knew it was game over, but it's just nice to see a little bit of patient build-up. It doesn't really go amiss, does it? It's nice to see every now and then. Right, so... Is there to be a sixth goal? There is! Wood gets on the score sheet. 6-1. Yeah, that'll do. Let's just not get carried away with the 6 goals, though. Look at the opposition, the level of it. Any other day this could be against a decent side and we could be on the receiving end of this. So, it's want me to play you Man United, your Man Cities, your Chelseas. Right, good performance. So I'm going to go off this because I don't want you to see who we may be signing. So over and out for now. Right, guys, it's that time of this season again. The transfers are upon us. 3 or 4 deals have been completed into the club and several have gone out of this revolving door here at St James's Park. And as you can see on the screen, our first signing is a goalkeeper. Nito, however you pronounce his name. Look, I don't care. You guys know him. I've got him. That's all that matters. So we signed him for £19.5 million from Barcelona. 32 years of age, so he's bang in his prime. He can play sweeper or just general goalkeeper. Probably just going to play general, not too sure yet to see how the season starts to pan out on the tactics we've already set up. So he's got great reflexes, great anticipation, great composure, fantastic positioning and fantastic agility. I think we are going to see a few worldy saves from this goalie. Reflexes and all that sort of stuff. Command of area 14, aerial reach 13, communication is 14. That's what we need. So he was my first deal and we managed to get him, as I say, for 19.5 million. Let's have a look at what his contract is. So he's on 110 grand per week, appearance fee of 45, loyalty bonus of 4 mil. Clean sheet bonus of 22.5 a week, and unused sub was 11.25. So he is going to start 99.9% of the games for Newcastle. Might leave him out of the cup games. I'm not totally sure just yet. We'll have to see. Happiness. He's all right. He's happy. He slots into as an influential player, so that's not a bad thing. I just hope he can adapt and sort of settle rather quickly. So yeah, I said we needed a goalie and we've managed to get one, so fantastic stuff. Right, transfer number 2. Let's go and check him out. So transfer number 2 was Dani Ceballos. We've signed him from Real Madrid, midfielder. We've been sort of needing a midfielder, a bit light in quality in that department at Newcastle. So I think I actually said at the beginning I was looking for a striker, a decent midfielder, a decent centre-half and a goalie. Well, I've certainly got a goalie and I've certainly got a decent midfield player as well. He can play a number of roles: Mazzala, advanced playmaker, central or deep line. Excellent dribbling, great first touch, fantastic at passing, great technique. So he's got the ability to sort of play the positions highlighted. He's only 24 years of age. There's progression with this player. So what did I sign him for? 12.75 million. Let's have a look at his contract. He's on 140 grand a week. Minimum fee release clause of 60 million, 10% sell on fee percentage. FA Cup, he thinks we're going to win it, 325 grand. Unused sub, 14.5 or 14.25. Appearance fees, 57 grand. I mean, I nearly broke the bank to get this guy, but there is one more superstar I've gotten, and I really hope that it pans out. So, Dani Ceballos was our signing number 2. Let's go to signing number 3, shall we? So, signing number 3, yet again, another midfield player. I feel that's where we was light. I've already touched upon it. Basuma from Brighton. We managed to get Basuma 52 million on a PX for a player. I'll let you know the player on the outs. So, 4-star, all across the board, all positions, 24 years of age. Potential £67 million worth, so there'll be some profit we would have made if we were to sell him again right now. The guy's a beast. First touch of 16, passing 16, tackling 17, technique 16, positioning 16, work rate 16, stamina 16, acceleration 16. The worst is his crossing. He's probably not going to cross many balls. Long throws, we don't care about that. 14 for marking, penalty taking 12, good teamwork of 15, off the ball it's 14, leadership not very good, he's only 11. All round a fantastic play, he's got great strength for 15 as well. 24 years of age, I think we're on to a winner with this guy, people. But once again, this isn't my star player that I've signed. In my eyes, this is not my star player. But however, what a player we've managed to land here at Newcastle. So, have a look at his contract. So he's on 105 grand a week. He's got a minimum fee release clause for the Champions Cup team is 67 million. Loyalty bonus of 4.9, 21 appearance fee and unused substitute of 5.25. So overall, I think we've got a bit of a bargain there. Well, I say a bargain. Let's see how it pans out. So I think we go on to the superstar now. Next signing. Last signing so far this season. Let's go and check him out, guys. Right, this is my superstar. Rafinha from Leeds United. What did we pick him up for? 41.5 million. Plenty of add-ons as well. You know, this guy... So the way we're planning to play is counter-attacking football. We're using the width. So we're going to sit back. We're going to let teams batter us. And we're going to keep Rafinha and Maximum. That's the plan. Break with Maximum and Rafinha. Dribbling of 16. First touch 16. Technique 17. Flair of 17, 16 acceleration, 16 agility. What's he not good at? He's not good at heading, he's not good at throws, and he's not good at marking. Well, that's just good then, because he shan't be used for any of that. Finishing of 13, corners 15, you know, tackling of 12. Like I say, he's not going to be doing much of that. Leadership is poor. Positioning is poor. I'm kind of hoping that's more poor positioning defensively, because he's not going to be doing much of it. Jumping reach of 7, so he won't be winning many headers. We don't care. This guy is 24 years of age. 4 stars. He's still progressing. He's still getting better. I feel if this can work on the width for both of these players, we could be a force to be reckoned with this season. I truly, truly do. If they gel and play together. However, we've played several friendlies and I've not been able to play them both together because one's been tired or injured. They've made an appearance once together. Funny enough, that was Rafinha's first goal set up by St. Maximum. So that part of it worked. Let's look at his contract. 89 grand a week, so he wasn't too greedy. So his wage goes up to 100 after he's made 5 more international appearances. £52 million release clause. I tried to get it higher and he wouldn't have it. That's the most I could get. So, and he's asked to use the club as a stepping stone, which is so unfortunate. So I'm hoping sort of 6 months into his contract we can renew it, paying more on a paying more of a wage. It might allow me to increase the minimum fee on the contract, but you know, time will tell. So he's got loyalty bonus of 3.3, an appearance fee of 17.75, 9,000 on a goal bonus, 9 million, 9,000 on a goal bonus, unused substitute fee is 4.5, so he's going to play a lot. And winning the FA Cup, another one who's mental and a bit strange and crazy, 185 grand he's going to pick up if we win the FA Cup. Not going to happen. I don't think I'm going to play the squad to win it anyway, because my sole concentration really is survival this season. If I can get past survival, next season I'm going to push on for a European spot at least, and would love to win a little bit of trophy-ware. Get some trophy-ware, get some silverware in them cabinets, start filling the racks. We're going to need a bigger cabinet soon, I'm sure of it. So that's all the ins done, guys. Let me know what you think on the comments below. With the players I've introduced to the squad. Tell me what you think, where I can play players, different positions, once you've seen how I'm starting to play with the players we've already got at the club. Right, without further ado, guys, let's go on the transfers out. Right, so our first player out was Emil Craft. Now, if you remember when I said just a little while ago that we done a Part X for Basuma, well, this was the player that made way and helped sort of the deal go through. He was 26, well he still is 26 years of age. He was a Newcastle player. He's a right wing back, only 2.5 stars, 26. He's not really going to progress. Probably not a bad squad, lower league squad player. So, you know, when I say lower league, I mean a lower team in the Premier League. So I thought about this next player long and hard. John Joe Shelby. The money he was earning, he was injured at the time. I didn't really see him coming in. Yes, I could have left him as backup for the current team on current squad, but I just felt I don't like his attitude anyway, and I've used him before and I didn't think he was very he certainly doesn't help the cause anyway in a football club. So I kind of wanted him out, and I thought I'd just test the water, see what I'd get for him, and I got 2 million quid for him from Hertha Berlin, and you know, he was only valued at 4.1, I think it was at the time. So I thought I'll take 2 mil for him. So I'll put it up for 2 mil. Hertha Berlin came in. He was a quick sell, really, to be fair to it. The deal, it went really good. So only signed Shelby as a last resort is what it says on the top right there. I have no intention of buying him. I've just bloody sold him. Right, so Miguel Almiron was the next player to depart St James's Park. A player that, look, he's 3.5 star. He is good. He could be good backup. But I just wanted to sort of try and balance the books with the wages. I didn't want to use all the transfer money to go and set off against the wages incomes outgoing. So I decided to get rid of Miguel Almiron, and I think Norwich have got a decent player. He's a useful signing for us. He's probably going to be one of Norwich's top earners. What did we sell him for? I can't remember what I got. Was it 8 million or something like that? 6 million. So he went for 6 million, so we got an extra 6 million quid in the bank. He's got a great work rate, good teamwork, great pace, good acceleration. Flair of 13, so I think he's gone to sort of the right sort of club, a Norwich or a Southampton or something like that would have been the right sort of team for him. So yeah, we packed his bags for him, sent him on his way, and he's now down in Norwich earning his trade. So good luck to him. So the next one on the list was, I debated about this one. This was a tough decision. Joelon, 24 years of age. Not my sort of player that I needed to use at the club. So he was probably going to be, there's no probably. He was one of the first in my head to go. I didn't think I wanted him, not because he's not very good in real life. He's coming good out every now and then, isn't he? But I just didn't think he was going to fit in. He's more like a big target man, or he used to be a target man, but he's sort of he can play sort of ball in a midfielder and that sort of position, but he's probably not going to play much for me at all. So, or he wouldn't have played much. So I thought I'd get him out, get some get some money back off him, clear the wages down, reduce the wages, and we got rid of him for 9.75 million. I was really happy with that. Joelinton's gone, and that's actually the last player to depart the club at the moment. There could be 2 more, but nothing as of yet. And what we're going to do now, we're going to crack on. We're going to get through and play the first few games of, the last 2 friendlies and maybe a couple of Premier League games. So we're going to leave it there for this episode. I'm going to leave it stewing for you. So maybe you can wait for next week see how we get on for our first games in the Premier League. So until next time, folks, from me, Iron Gamer, it's over and out.